Imagine eating a slice of bread or a bowl of oatmeal. In your 30s, your body burned that off as fuel, but now, after 60, your body treats that same food completely differently. Instead of burning it, it takes that energy and locks it away directly into the fat cells around your belly. It's not that you are eating more, it's not that you are lazy. It is a chemical switch that has flipped inside you. But what if I told you there is a simple sour liquid, something likely sitting in your kitchen cabinet right now, that can flip that switch back? New research suggests that taking just 1 tablespoon of this liquid before your dinner can trick your body into reacting to food the way it did 20 years ago. It targets the single most important hormone responsible for that stubborn senior paunch, insulin. Today we are going to talk about the power of acetic acid and exactly how to use it to flatten your belly, protect your heart, and reclaim your health. I'm Dr. Adam Carter, and welcome to Seniors Life Health. Today we aren't talking about crazy crash diets, and we definitely aren't talking about hours on a treadmill. We are talking about biology. You see, many of my patients come to me and say, "Dr. Carter, I don't understand. I'm eating salad. I'm walking the dog, but my waistline keeps expanding." Here is the truth that most doctors forget to mention. After the age of 60, the rules of the game change. Your metabolism isn't just slow, it is confused. The confusion comes from a hormone called insulin. Think of insulin as a delivery driver. When you eat, sugar enters your blood. Insulin knocks on the doors of your cells and says, "Delivery, here is some energy." When we were young, our cells opened the door wide, took the energy, and we felt great. But as we age, our cells get tired, they stop answering the door. This is called insulin resistance. So, the insulin driver is stuck with all this extra sugar. He can't leave it in the blood. That's dangerous. So he drives it to the only place that is always open, the fat storage warehouse, usually right around your belly buttons. This insulin resistance is the root cause of almost all stubborn belly fat in seniors. It's not your fault, it's a mechanical failure. If you are looking for practical, science-based ways to fix these mechanical failures without expensive pills, please go ahead and click that subscribe button right now. We are building a community here dedicated to aging backwards, and I don't want you to miss our next guide on restoring your energy levels. Now let's talk about the sour liquid. The solution to this insulin problem is something called acetic acid. You know it better as apple cider vinegar. Now please, do not click away. I know you've heard about vinegar before. Maybe you think it's just an old wives' tale, but science tells us something very different. Acetic acid is a short-chain fatty acid that dissolves into acetate and hydrogen in your body. It acts like a traffic controller for your metabolism. When you consume acetic acid before a meal, it does 3 miraculous things specifically for the senior body. Benefit number 1, it acts as a starch blocker. Imagine you are eating a potato. Normally, enzymes in your stomach rush out to chop that potato up into sugar as fast as possible. This causes a massive sugar spike. Acetic acid slows these enzymes down. It tells them, hey, take your time, no rush. Because the digestion is slower, the sugar enters your blood slowly. This means your body doesn't need to flood your system with insulin. If there is less insulin floating around, your body stays in fat-burning mode instead of fat-storing mode. Benefit number 2, it wakes up your muscles. Remember how we said your cells stopped answering the door for the insulin driver? Acetic acid acts like a doorbell repairman. It helps improve insulin sensitivity. It helps your muscles open the door again to accept energy. This means the food you eat goes into your muscles to give you strength, rather than onto your hips. Benefit number 3, the stop sign. As we get older, our satiety signals, the feeling of being full, can get a little weak. We might finish a meal and still feel like we need something else. Studies have shown that people who consume vinegar with a meal feel significantly fuller. They naturally eat about 200 to 275 fewer calories for the rest of the day, without even trying. It just turns off the hunger switch. Knowing what to take is only half the battle. Knowing how to take it is where the magic happens. If you take this the wrong way, you can actually hurt your throat or damage your teeth. I want you to be safe. Here is the Seniors Life Health Golden Protocol. Step 1. Choose the right type. You want raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar. If you look at the bottom of the bottle, you should see some cloudy sediment floating there. That is called the mother. It is full of proteins, enzymes, and beneficial bacteria. Clear vinegar is fine for cleaning windows, but for your belly you want the cloudy stuff. Step 2. The dosage. We are aiming for 1 tablespoon. Please do not start with a tablespoon if you have never taken it before. Your stomach needs to get used to it. Start with just 1 teaspoon for the first 3 days. See how your stomach feels. If you feel fine, move up to 2 teaspoons. Then, after a week, graduate to the full tablespoon. Step 3. Dilution is mandatory. Never ever drink this straight from the spoon. It is an acid. It can burn the sensitive lining of your esophagus. You must dilute it. Take a tall glass of water, about 8 to 10 ounces. Pour your vinegar in. Stir it well. Step 4. The timing. This is critical. You cannot just drink this in the morning and expect it to work for dinner. The acetic acid needs to be present in your stomach before the food arrives. The ideal window is 15 to 20 minutes before your biggest meal of the day. For most of us, that is dinner. If you drink it right before you eat, the acid prepares the enzymes. It sets the trap for the sugar. If you forget and drink it after the meal, you lose about 50% of the benefit. It's still better than nothing, but before is where the power is. I can hear you saying, "But Dr. Carter, it tastes terrible. It smells like old gym socks." I get it. It is not a milkshake. But we can make it taste much better, and actually, we can add ingredients that boost the fat-burning effect even more. Here is my favorite belly-flattening cocktail recipe. Start with your glass of water and your tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Add a squeeze of fresh lemon juice. Lemon helps with liver detoxification and cuts the harsh taste of the vinegar. Add a pinch of ground cinnamon. Cinnamon is another powerhouse for blood sugar control. It works in harmony with the vinegar. Add a few drops of stevia or monk fruit sweetener if you have a sweet tooth. Do not use sugar or honey, as that defeats the purpose. And optionally add a slice of fresh ginger. This settles the stomach. Mix that up over ice. It tastes like a tart apple cider tea. It is refreshing, and you might actually learn to enjoy it. Now, because we are focusing on life after 60, we need to talk about safety. Your body is precious and we need to treat it with care. There are 3 major safety rules you must follow. Rule number 1, protect your enamel. Acid softens the enamel on your teeth. If you brush your teeth immediately after drinking your vinegar water, you are essentially brushing the enamel right off. Always drink your vinegar mixture through a straw. This bypasses the teeth, and after you finish, rinse your mouth with plain water. Wait at least 30 minutes before brushing your teeth. Rule number 2, kidney considerations. If you have advanced chronic kidney disease, your kidneys might struggle to process excess acid. For 99% of people, vinegar is safe. But if you are on dialysis or have stage 3 or 4 kidney disease, you must print out this information and show it to your nephrologist before you start. Rule number 3, medication interactions. This is the big one. Because vinegar lowers blood sugar, if you are already taking insulin or strong diabetes medication, your blood sugar could drop too low. That is called hypoglycemia, and it is dangerous. If you are on diabetes medication, you need to monitor your blood sugar closely when you start this. You might find that you actually need less medication because the vinegar is doing the work. But this must be done under your doctor's supervision. Also, if you are on water pills or diuretics for high blood pressure, be careful. Vinegar can slightly lower potassium levels. If your potassium is already low, check with your doctor first. Let's be honest with each other for a moment. Is 1 spoon of vinegar going to give you a 6-pack if you are eating pizza and ice cream every night? No. This is a tool. It is a lever, but you still have to push the lever. To really see that belly flatten, you need to pair the sour liquid with 2 other small changes. Multiplier number 1, the order of eating. You drink your vinegar 20 minutes before dinner. Then, when you sit down to eat, do not start with the bread rolls or the potatoes. Start with the protein and the vegetables. Eat the chicken, the fish, the broccoli, or the salad first. Save the carbohydrates, the rice, the pasta, the potato for the very end of the meal. Why? Because the protein and fiber create a mesh in your stomach. When the carbs finally arrive, they get caught in that mesh. Combined with the vinegar you drank earlier, this virtually eliminates the blood sugar spike. Multiply another 2, the 10-minute stroll. After dinner, do not go straight to the recliner. I want you to wash the dishes, or walk to the mailbox, or just pace around the living room during the commercial breaks. We need just 10 minutes of movement. This engages your muscles right when the sugar is entering your blood, soaking it up like a sponge. I want to manage your expectations. When you start this, you might feel less bloated within 24 hours. That is the digestion improving. You might notice your energy is more stable after a week. No more post-dinner crash where you fall asleep in the chair. But the actual belly fat, that has been accumulating for years. It will take a few weeks to start melting away visibly. Give this protocol 30 days. Take a picture of yourself today. Do the vinegar protocol every night before dinner. Then take another picture in 1 month. You will be surprised, not just by how you look, but by how light you feel. So, let's recap. The enemy is insulin resistance. The hero is acetic acid. 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, diluted in a tall glass of water, taken 20 minutes before your biggest meal. It slows down digestion, it lowers the insulin spike, and it tells your body to burn fat instead of storing it. It is cheap, it is natural, and it is one of the most powerful tools we have in our toolbox for senior health. But remember, you are unique. Listen to your body. If it gives you heartburn, stop or reduce the dose. Health is about feeling good, not suffering. If you found this video helpful, please share it with a friend or a family member who has been struggling with their weight. You might just change their life with this one simple tip. And don't forget to look at our other video right here on the screen. It is about the 3 vitamins every senior needs for brain health. It's the perfect next step after you get your metabolism back on track. I'm Dr. Adam Carter. Here's to your health, your happiness, and flattening that belly 1 spoonful at a time. I'll see you in the next video.